for, I know it's your fifth year to play your first year, but what's it mean to you? I mean, how long did it take you to kind of figure out how much dislike there is between the two schools?
Yeah, you mean just amongst the rivalry with
Yeah, and then just
Purdue?
what does it mean to you to play in this game?
Yeah, so I mean, kind of right away, I kind of got the gist of just how much this rivalry kind of meant. And then, just kind of watching it go down my first 2 years, the kind of celebration after, winning that game is something special. And since I've, been playing meaningful snaps here, we have yet to win this game. So it's definitely something that I want, and I think a lot of us seniors want as well.
There's always talk all year long about the next game being the most important. This one is always the most important, isn't it?
I mean, to an extent. I think you always got Purdue kind of in the back of your mind just because, especially this year when, we've fallen just a little short the last two. I mean, it's definitely a goal of ours that, this is a game that we want and have to win. But I think it just heightens the intensity of kind of just your daily, I guess, your daily routine work, I think just becomes a little more, heightened a little bit, and kind of just the sense of urgency that you have. And, I think it's a game that we're just really hungry for.
And knowing you have a bowl game to go to there will be another game after this, but how important is it to go into that game with the goal obviously to win on a winning note?
Yeah, it's huge. I don't think the two times we have gone to a bowl game, we always went into, kind of that bowl prep coming off of a win. And to be honest with you, I don't really want to see how that's going to go coming off of a loss. And so I think, just for the overall camaraderie and kind of just flow of bowl prep, I think it's going to be huge to go into that after a win.
Do you think you guys could be a little looser? I know the last couple of years when you played them, you played them for a bowl, but this year you already have it in kind of.
Yeah, and I think at this point of the season, unlike in the past, our confidence is at a different level than it's been. Even coming off of a couple of losses, I think we're still very confident in, what we got as a team, and the tremendous strides we've made from last year to this year. And so I think that's going to definitely loosen up just kind of the overall mentality that we have. And I think it's just going to be more free, like it's going to be more of a free flow of just kind of how we do things, considering the confidence level that we have.
Purdue has really struggled all year trying to stop the run. I know it's early in the week and such, but when you see a team where you guys can just sort of like be physical running team against, does that kind of get you a little extra fired up as a lineman?
Yeah, I think every game we go into, we have the expectation that we should be able to establish a little bit of a running game. And just based off the little I've seen of them so far, they're still great football players, and they still, they got the talent there. And we definitely respect who they are. But, I think just like every week, we're going to really emphasize how we're going to be able to get the ball on the ground and be able to work our game plan off of that.
You guys started fast on Saturday, scored early, and still moved the ball throughout the game, but just seemed to have some kind of self-inflicted wounds. What did you guys see when you watched the film of what happened after that kind of first quarter?
Yeah, I think overall we looked at it, and it wasn't exactly that we played, poorly. It was more so that just there were one or two things on very crucial plays where, things just didn't go our way, and those were essentially game changers. I think there were a couple of checks that maybe could have gone the other way, that if they had been done a little differently, it could have been a much different outcome. But I think when you look at it, it's not like we got curb stomped by anybody by any means. It was just little tangible things here or there that we could have done a little bit differently to, kind of change some of those kind of big time plays that they had against us.
We still don't know about Matt, but if he can't go and you have Caleb Jones at left tackle, Devondre at right tackle, being a center, does that change your responsibility, or do you keep that in the back of your mind?
No, not at all. And I think Devondre has Devondre's got a really good grasp of the playbook, which honestly makes my life and the other guys on the line kind of easier in a way. Because throughout the week he's going to know what he needs to do, and he'll mentally be prepared throughout the week. And so no, honestly, that's fine for us.